What's up, everybody? Super happy to be back. So I wanted to talk to you guys. The other day I mentioned that I was going to be doing some dedicated trap work, right? Dedicated trap work. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, in case you missed that video, is because one of the subscribers to this channel, one of the awesome people that subscribe, they mentioned how my body is filling out a lot. You know, I'm getting very wide, and I'm getting pretty thick, but the top of my neck is actually not growing because I'm not doing any dedicated trap work. Now, this is absolutely true. Even before the subscriber mentioned it, I watched my videos and I was realizing, hey, you know, my traps are looking just a little bit too small compared to the rest of my body, and so I want to do a little dedicated work. Now, so what I've decided to do is incorporate. I wanted to talk about a couple things. I've decided to incorporate my trap work into my bicep day. Now, why did I want to do that? You guys might be aware that I like to do separate muscle groups on every single day. I don't necessarily like to do splits, and the reason why I don't like to do splits, guys, is because personally, this is just me, personally, when you're splitting up muscle groups throughout the day, I have trouble focusing all my energy on one muscle group, because actually you're not focusing all your energy on one muscle group. You're splitting it up amongst different muscles. So because you're doing that, you're getting a less, in my opinion, you're getting a less focused muscle group workout. So for example, if I'm doing, you know, squats on the same day that I'm doing chest or something like that, half of my energy is going to one, half of the energy is going to the other. And you guys know that I am a huge advocate of taking every single set to failure. You know, whether you guys agree with that or, you know, if you guys have different opinions, that's fine. But you guys have asked how I work out in the past, and I've told you, I like to take every set to failure. I like to make sure I get every single bit out of every single rep, because, guys, you're talking about gains, and you want to get as much gains as possible. And so you want to rip your muscles down as much as possible. It just makes sense. So I go as hard as I can with every single set, every single rep, okay? But, so what I've decided to do is I decided to make a block. So normally you guys know I use free mode, right? I'll go straight into free mode. I'll just choose an exercise. I'll do that one group. Because I've decided to try to incorporate the trap work, the dedicated trap work, into the bicep, I figured, hey, it's a perfect setup. I'm going to show you guys the setup in a second. It's a perfect setup. I'm going to see if I can allow my energy in my body to work with me here and get a very good workout for each of those muscle groups, despite the fact that I'm splitting my energy. So, and if this doesn't work, I'll just figure something else out. But I think it'll work. I just want to make sure that my PRs keep going up, and that's going to be a good indicator as to whether or not I'm using too much energy for one workout, and I shouldn't be splitting it. Basically, I think that makes sense. So the way I set this up, guys, is I have both arms all the way to the bottom, and I'm going to be doing, for my dedicated trap work, you guys might already have guessed, shrugs. So my block that I set up, the custom workout that I set up in the Tonal app, is called shrugs and biceps, okay? Now, there's no shrugs in the actual Tonal library. So what I did was I just put generic bar move. Now, you guys might be thinking, Joe, why didn't you do generic handle move? There's a reason for that. The reason is because when I put generic handle move, to make my life easy, right? So what I did was I use one arm currently for my biceps curl, and I figured, okay, all I'll do is just switch the move and use the same arm with the same bar for my shrug movement, right? Wasn't able to do that. For some reason, the handle move on the one arm was not registering when I went to do a shrug with the one arm, with the bar. It wasn't registering on the rep. So basically, I might have done 20 shrugs, but Tonal didn't count even one. So what I did was I tried both arms. Now both arms, when you connect both arms here, okay, when you connect like this and you have both arms and you have the bar, now when you do a shrug, Tonal registers the rep. So it's perfect. Then when it switches over, right, after I do my shrugs, and it switches over to the bicep curl, all I do is unclip one hook, like this, and now go straight to the bicep curl on the one arm, okay? So that's what I've been doing, and it seems like it's been working just fine. It's a nice, easy, smooth transition, which is what I want, because you don't want to have to be moving arms and going crazy. And I want to, again, see how this goes, because I'm splitting my energy up, and I like to focus all my energy on one muscle group, but trial and error is important. So if you see that it works, then hey, it works. If not, I'm going to have to carve out some different time, maybe switch up the day that I do my shrugs to a day where, I don't know, it's going to be taking away less energy from my bicep. Either way, you guys know I like to train every muscle group at least twice within a 7-day period. So I don't want that to stop. So that's pretty much it, guys. When you're doing the shrugs, you might have to use both arms connected to a central point like I just showed you on one bar. And when you switch over to biceps, if you guys decide to do this, you might have to just unclip one. So now you have the one arm. It's a nice, smooth, easy transition. No problems yet. Guys, just wanted to mention, I feel guilty. And I have to confess to you guys. I need to tell you guys about my journey. As you guys know, I've been doing really well as far as my diet and exercise goes, my lifestyle, my new lifestyle that I love. But hey guys, I had 2 donuts yesterday. I had 2 donuts yesterday, 2 amazing vegan donuts. My wife went to Philly. She stopped off at a place called Dottie's Donuts. They make amazing vegan donuts. I had a Boston cream donut, and I had a jelly-filled vanilla donut. Guys, the jelly was spilling out. The Boston cream was all over the place. It was amazing. Amazing, 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 but it was well worth it. And why am I bringing this up? You might be like, Joe, why are you changing the channel on me in the middle of this video? It's for a reason. Guys, try not to feel guilty, because I don't indulge too often. I really don't. And the reason why is I don't feel the need to. But when you do indulge, you might feel guilty. As you guys know, I have a weight loss playlist on this channel. And many people have wrote to me saying that they started listening to the playlist and they've lost tons of weight already. And guys, I'm super happy about that. Make sure you don't feel guilty for living. You have to be able, you have to live, guys. You want to have an enjoyable, balanced life. So don't feel guilty. I ate those 2 donuts. I woke up this morning and was like, oh man, I don't know if I should have did that. I looked in the mirror, my abs are still there. So at the end of the day, guys, let's try to remember, you're not going to get obese through 1 or 2 meals. It happens over years and years and years of abuse. So don't abuse things. Try to be balanced. And hey, enjoy your life. You can enjoy your life when you look in the mirror after you've lost all that weight. And you can enjoy your life when you're enjoying a donut with your wife. You know what I mean? I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope you appreciate it. I don't think there was anything else that I needed to mention about this. Just the fact, again, that when you do shrugs, you're going to have to use both arms, at least in my case, because the rep range didn't register, right? And again, I'm going to be testing out 2 muscle groups in a day. It's something I used to do a lot back in the day, but I didn't realize how much energy you're splitting up amongst workouts. So you're getting a less targeted workout when you do that. We'll see how it goes, and I'll keep you guys updated, all right? Be safe, talk soon. I'll catch you in the next video.